Hi.
Hey people, back.
People. People.
Yeah,
Hi, people.
we are back. I know I'm weird sometimes.
Don't
I'm not
worry,
weird
I'm
all the
weird.
time, just sometimes.
I'm,
What?
I'm also weird. It's all good.
Yeah, I think everyone's weird in their own little way, though, aren't they?
True. Everyone's weird, I guess, in their own ways.
Yep. Have you been doing much then, apart from
Nah.
odds and ends? Just,
No.
just housekeeping and stuff, as they say.
Yeah, I guess it's quiet here. I guess. I don't know. I haven't done much, so.
Yeah. You doing any work or anything, or are you just chilling at the moment?
Yeah, I'm chilling and searching for jobs, basically. Not much.
Yeah, you're still searching, you.
Yeah, I don't
Still
quite know
searching.
what to do. I don't know. I'm just finding one
Yeah,
that.
sometimes it's easier to just chill out until you can figure shit out, I guess, you know?
True. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just simplifies things then, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you thought about what you may want to do, or have you just not bothered to think about all that?
I'm not too bothered with what to do. I'm just finding one and just finding stuff basically.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it is easier, isn't it, just to chill out and then kind of go from there, I guess.
I guess so. I'm taking my time with jobs anyways. I'm not in that mindset yet, so
Yeah, that's what I'm like with a lot of stuff, just taking my time and don't rush, you
yeah,
know. Yeah,
definitely.
um, I've been watching him now for like about a month or so. Like his name on YouTube is Time Works. He's got a couple of different channels, but thing is, his family, apart from like one or two people, don't know that he does YouTube as a full-time job. Because he was saying in one of his videos that if his family were to find out, he'd end up getting kicked out of the house,
Oh yeah.
even though he's a 20-year-old man.
Yeah.
But it just seems a bit odd to me. Um, like he's a grown man, so surely he should be allowed to do what he wants to try and do as a job. Like I know YouTube isn't like I know a lot of people don't really class YouTube as a job, but like you see what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's true. At least
But it's
twice.
like got he's got a load of subscribers though, and he's getting like a load of like views and stuff as well.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's like he is getting enough, stuff in order to do YouTube as a job. When people, when his family or whoever ask him like what he does for a job, he basically says he does like Photoshop, like he does like stuff on Photoshop for people. Like they have no idea that he actually does YouTube full time.
Yeah.
Like when he films, he's kind of like nocturnal, so he stays up all night filming, and then he edits then in the day.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
So you know,
I know.
it's a, he's a bit worried as well about how his because his plan is right when he gets to 1 million, he's planning on like telling his family like all
Yeah.
of his YouTube channel, but he's like worried about how the majority of them are going to react. Like he knows that some people are going to be like, "Oh, that's so cool! Like, why didn't you say sooner?" But then other people are going to be like, "What the fuck?" You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it, it just seems a bit odd to me that like because his family, I think they're just very sort of prone. They don't want any personal like information. Like if they found out he even had Instagram, he would have to like delete it.
Yeah.
It's so against like social media kind of thing.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
The thing is, like, unless something really bad happens, like, really, I don't think really you should worry about it too much because otherwise, the argument is that if you're gonna worry about doxing and stuff, if you're gonna worry about that constantly, then really there's no point in doing YouTube and stuff. Anyway, you know what I mean? Like, you only worry about stuff like that if something does happen,
Yeah. That's true.
you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seems like he's got a bit of a strange family by the sounds of it,
Yeah. I guess.
That's what it seems like to me anyway.
Yeah.
Because nowadays it's like a lot of people have Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and, Discord and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
So yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, he made, like, sometimes like, he could be filming videos at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like he
Yeah.
film like a bunch of videos overnight and then in the day edit them. It's like he doesn't sleep often.
Yeah. Sleep sucks,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Well, at least for me, sleep sucks.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, I put up about a week or 9 days, 22 hours ago, I put up the video of us doing the pot noodle thing, I think it was, when we had the doner kebab pot noodle.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I was kind of hoping that like a lot of my subscribers would go. Well, I say a lot. The subscribers I gained from when I got hijacked, like I thought they would all like go away.
Yeah. I'm
But
surprised they got like a lot of stuff. Subscribers.
yeah, yeah, you never know. If I schedule a load of videos to go up at the same time at a later date, you never know. It might piss them off that badly. They're gonna be like, oh fuck this, we're just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The only people I want really are people who are like friends and family and all that, and people who are actually watching my stuff. I don't want the subscribers I gained from when I was hijacked, do I? I don't want any of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, you've been doing much else, or?
Nah, nothing much for me, at least.
Mm.
How about you? Tell me more about yourself. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really done much. Like, I haven't really done much in the review because, like, last week or the week before, I can't remember. I think it might have been the week before last, or it might have been. Yeah, it wasn't last week. It was the week before. I was ill, wasn't I?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I had a bit of a stomach bug one. So during that time, I was going like I could sit in front of my computer, but I couldn't. Like I didn't have the energy to fucking film anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, that's why I was saying like you know, that's why I was like saying like that I couldn't like film anything because you know that's why I didn't do any of my live shows because my plan originally was to do my live shows from the first of May, but then I put it off because I wasn't well, and to be honest, I just don't know when I'm gonna bring my live shows back again. I'll just bring them back when I'm ready.
Yeah, it's down
You
to
know,
you in the end of the day.
I just have to wait and see what kind of thing.
Of course, yeah.
Because like I do want to do like more filming and that, because I have missed doing all that stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Stuff I enjoy doing as well. So
Yeah, makes sense.
I've been into YouTube now since I was a young kid. Even though none of my old channels are still about. Well, I think none of my old channels are still about. I think the first channel I made where I actually did upload stuff, I think that's still about. But there's nothing on it because I did clear it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, because if I didn't, I could have saved off a bunch of my old videos from when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
That would have been really interesting. Going through a bunch of old videos and that.
It would be, I guess.
Yeah, because I made a bunch of different videos. Like when I was a kid, I used to do like music and stuff. Like I used to do like singing and that. But I think back then, though, I think it was mainly because I didn't really know what else to kind of do. I guess because I was only like I was only young, so I guess where I was so young, it's like I just didn't want to do much else apart from do like singing. Well, I don't think it was much the fact I didn't want to do much else. I think it was more the fact that I was just doing what I knew how to do.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So because I wasn't using DaVinci Resolve and stuff like that back then. But then back then, I didn't even know what DaVinci Resolve was.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas nowadays, I use like DaVinci Resolve and stuff like that, so I can do different videos, and plus I do things like vlogs, and
Yeah, makes sense.
I just do different bits and pieces. Like
Yeah. This camera is so sus. Like every time I move, the camera moves with it. I didn't notice.
I've noticed that.
I
You
was like, what the fuck?
got your camera like a stand or something, have you? Or
I don't know. Maybe it's just a Skype thing because it didn't happen before, so maybe
yeah, me.
just Skype.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows, innit?
Yeah, who knows?
Yep. Who knows?
The power of technology.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I really miss doing all these like things with you, you know, like I've missed doing the videos with you and stuff.
I was gonna say what sussy stuff.
Pardon?
I was gonna say like what sus things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about all the like I've missed doing like the videos with you and stuff because like back when we first started doing it, like we used to do it like all the time. Like sometimes we would do them like daily and stuff,
Exactly.
and then like because
Yeah.
we're moving and stuff, it was like you know we just or you just didn't have the time to really film as much, so
Yeah.
you
True.
know. But yeah, I've still got the those like sauces and stuff I had for Christmas back. It wasn't last year. I think it was the year before.
Yeah.
But they go off on the 1st of May. The ones that look like bombs. So I've got to get those used up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True.
So yeah, yeah. Do you fancy meeting up at some point? Like I can't do um this Wednesday because I'm going to be going somewhere with Nicola, and plus she's got stuff to give me and that. But like, do you fancy meeting up eventually?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. I'll let you know the times and not times, but when and stuff.
Yeah,
Because I've got stuff in the next couple of weeks, so I need to look
yeah,
through.
fair. Yeah, it feels like I haven't. Oh, Sen, I haven't seen you in ages though, because I think last time I seen you was back in February last year, I think.
I think so. Definitely last year, but yeah.
But yeah, it's been over a year. I can tell you now actually because I've still got the clips.
Yes.
We filmed it. Like I still haven't edited it, but I think the reason that like why I've not edited it is because of how much of a nightmare it's going to be to edit. I think that's why I've put it off
Of course, yeah.
for such a long time because for the most part you can't really see. It was like back and I did have a little look, and for the most
Yeah.
part you can pretty much just see people walking past, so it looks a bit odd. Like it looks as if I'm filming people going past.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, so it's a bit like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the 4th of February 2022.
Yeah. Over a year ago.
Yeah. And did you know as well, right, that YouTube, it, it was originally a site like where you could meet people.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, to be fair.
Like there was no like back in 2005 when it was first founded, there was no videos or anything on there. Like you had to like sign in and stuff. It was like I think it was meant to be like a dating thing.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
But then they made it so people could like just post like videos and stuff on there. But then I didn't know YouTube back then though, so
Yeah, same here. I don't know either.
back in 2005, I don't think many people really use YouTube at all.
Yeah.
Because I think back then, I think a lot of people were just using Metacast and stuff. Because I don't think many people back then knew what YouTube was, so I think it was just Metacast and stuff back then. I don't think Metacast is even a website anymore. It used to be until I think you farted then.
Yeah, I've sneezed.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, Metacaf, it used to be a website a bit like it was a website a bit like YouTube basically, where you could like put videos and things on.
Hmm.
But apparently back years ago, it used to be yeah, it was just it was a website like where you could put like your videos and stuff on, and there would be like apparently they used to have games on there.
Oh, makes sense.
But yeah, I don't think Metacaf is even a thing anymore. I don't think it's even a website. I think they've shut it down. You know, because a lot of people are just doing YouTube and stuff nowadays, aren't they?
True. Yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah.
you know, it's all YouTube and stuff nowadays. You know, like, I know people did still use Metacaf, but you know, YouTube is more popular. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It is. Sorry. I just thought of something.
Oh God, what have you thought of? Come on.
No, it's just the camera angle. It looks like I'm like looking up to you, you know?
Ah, yeah. Oh, funny, funny, funny. Yeah, there's a website called Metacaf, but it's for food. Because they did change Metacaf to some. I'm pretty sure they changed Metacaf to something else.
Wait, is that to exist? The metal calf thing? Is that to exist?
Well, that's what I'm looking at now. I'm seeing if Metacaf.
My bad. Yeah. I was
I'm looking to
thinking,
see if it does exist under a different name. Because I used to put things on Metacaf. But I decided to just stick to doing YouTube. Somebody asked if Metacaf this issue closure in August 2021. The website became inactive. Metacaf doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, I met a channel from years ago, and this was ages ago though, obviously. And weirdly, I found videos of me and Anna on this still. I don't know how, because this was like back in 2012 when I was uploading to Metacaf, and I thought I'd taken all the videos of me and Anna off there, but all the videos were still there.
That's a bit strange.
Yeah, it is a bit. And I think back then, though, I think Metacaf was a little bit weird. Like, even though you deleted, or you thought you deleted your videos, I think Metacaf still kept them there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason.
No idea. I don't know the reasons and whatever you said.
So
Yeah.
yeah, the reason why I was uploading to Metacalf as well as YouTube back in the day was because I wanted to kind of expand
Of course. Yeah. Makes sense.
my audience, and I thought, nah, stick with doing YouTube because it's easier then. Everything's all on one platform, and like I don't even put things on TikTok as much.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I find it easier to just put everything on one. The reason why I took all the random questions of the day videos off TikTok is because I realised that I found out rather, you could upload videos longer than 3 minutes. So my plan was to take them all off and then re-upload them all again because I could only upload certain ones, couldn't I?
Yeah.
So to save me from going through the ones I'd uploaded, like, do you get me?
Yeah.
But yeah. One thing I didn't realize is TikTok used to be called Musical. I thought Musically and TikTok were two separate apps, but it turns out Musically has now just been changed to TikTok.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
Exactly. You did. Yeah.
But but there's talk now about TikTok getting banned or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit strange because like they say it's like getting banned on like government devices or whatever.
Yeah.
But then
Probably.
the stories are about it being banned completely because of the stuff that people are putting on it, like.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But then they should have like restrictions and stuff, kind of like YouTube. But then they probably have. But then it's people breaking the rules. But then on the flip side of the coin, if anyone does break the rules, they should have a warning. And if they don't abide by that warning, then they should have their TikTok account removed. You know what I mean?
Exactly. TikTok terms of that, the terms and service, whatever you said, it's just ridiculous. People just break it left and right. It's I don't know. It's other. It's I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like because it's like with YouTube, it's like you get 3 community guideline strikes and that's the channel's gone.
Exactly.
But it's like if you get 3 community guideline strikes, but if it happens like because you've been hacked or whatever, then you can get the channel back.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened to Linus Tech Tips. His channel got hacked basically the same way mine did, and he managed to get his channel back. But then he's quite a big YouTuber, though. He's got like over 15 million subscribers, so he's quite big.
Yeah, of course.
So it's, you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know.
So it is rather big sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What the f are you going on about now?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just talking randomly. Yeah, some of your TikTok videos won't play anymore. Like the one of the dog and the Windows XP sound
Oh.
XP system shut. That won't play anymore unless you click on the video and then you refresh it.
Hmm.
You know, then there's something.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't think I commented on you know the video you put up of the word it was like the word changing on your forehead, and then when it stops is it this person is thinking about that, and I told you I was thinking about you at that time.
Ah, of course, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was confused. I
Yeah,
think,
I thought it was like what a weird coincidence, like because like when I was watching it, I was thinking about you at that particular point in
oh,
time.
yeah,
You know,
exactly. Yeah,
I think if I you know about like how much of a good friend you are, and you know how lucky I am to you know have you in my life and all I like.
of course. Yeah,
You know, you know, because to be honest, like, back when we were like in college and that, I kind of felt more closer with you than I did with like any of the others.
yeah, yeah, makes sense.
I was close with like John Stone and all that, but like I didn't feel like as close like with like Shannon and Abby and all them.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, like I speak to any of them as often as I spoke to you. You know, 'cause I was messaging you on stuff, whereas with a lot of the people that we were with, like I didn't really message them as much.
Yeah, don't blame
Like,
you. Yeah.
but it was I would message you a lot more regular. You know.
Tell you what, I kind of feel the same way. Like, I can talk to people, but like, it's just with you, it's you can understand more, with stuff.
Yeah, like it's like to be honest, like I don't really speak to many people from like school anymore.
Yeah,
Like
same
I
here.
still Anna from time to time, but really for the most part, when it comes to talking to people from school, that's about it. I barely speak to many people from school anymore. But I think I've just got like different interests now compared to the interests I had back when I was in school. Because like I still do YouTube now and stuff, but I think because I've got like proper like deep into computers, and it's like when I'm out with Anna and all, it's like me and Gary like we'll talk about computers and that, and everyone just looks at me and Gary like, what are they on about? You know,
Yeah,
Nicola understands it all, you know, because she studies in like she's got or studied it rather
yeah,
members
makes
of
sense.
her family as well, so you know she
Yeah,
knows what I'm talking about, you know,
yeah, makes sense.
which I think is quite nice to have friends to talk about computers and stuff with, even though a lot of people don't have a clue on about. But it's like
Yeah,
a lot of the stuff I've learned from like, YouTube videos, and you know, like I know people that are into computers and stuff as well. So you know, I've
yeah,
just got a thirst for knowledge of computers, I guess. I'm a
yes,
bit of a computer freak, you know.
yeah, yeah,
You know, and I don't plan on changing that anytime soon. You know, I'm always gonna be a computer freak. I think, you know,
exactly. Yeah,
because like I got to see in front of my computer today. You know, I think the only time I've ever felt like not really like doing anything to do with computers is when I've been ill.
yeah, of
You know,
course. Yeah.
You know, I've just like I have sat in front of the computer, obviously. Like when I was off, I was sat in front of my computer, but I was just watching films and talking to Nicola, and you know, I wasn't doing it in the way of YouTube, like I wasn't filming anything.
Of course. Yeah.
I did film a video the other day, which I've got to get off my phone. It was a oh, I'm trying to think. It was it was basically I might be able to show you. I had some Oreo wafer roll things.
Ah.
So what the one I had, it wasn't these ones.
I
It was
see. Yeah. Oh, I
it
see.
was like
Yeah.
white peach or something like. But I've got these ones to do. I decided to do as like separate videos is because I feel like it's only right that you know they get their own videos kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because like I could film it as one video, but then I'd have to kind of cut the video to make like separate videos. Like I'd have to cut it and then start a new video if I did it all as one recording.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because I have done, I've recorded like two videos in one recording, and I've like cut them to make like separate videos.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something I've done often, but it is something that I've done.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
because like there's no like just cut her, I may as well just keep recording and just cut her and start a new video. Like unless I've been doing the pull call bridge and then I'll stop and start a new recording. Like because I just feel like it just takes up too much time. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that cut this out.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Right, I gotta go and shut my door.
Take your time. It's all good. Take your sweet ass time. My
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, when I get interrupted and stuff, I tend to just cut, cut, like, you know,
Yeah.
just to make things a bit easier.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, the only thing missing now with chili now is having like, you know, those little like nachos and things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's really missing now is that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I asked actually this morning when I went down for my second coffee of the day. Um, I asked my mum like when she was going to be doing the chili because like she had the chili stuff in the jar for quite a while and she had the mincemeat in the fridge and
Oh,
she said I'm doing it today. And I'm like, oh nice.
nice.
Yeah, I'm going to let it cool for a bit.
Well, you got that. What have you got, my brother?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you when you're good at making a chili con carne?
Nah, nah.
See, like that's what I think they should have had you to. Like, you know, after I left and they had you making cups of tea and shit.
Yeah,
I think they should be making things like chili con carne and stuff like that. You know, and
exactly.
spaghetti bolognese. You know, they should be getting you to do like more realistic things because like if they have been making cups of tea, then you're not really like when you really think about it, like you're not really learning you by doing that, you know.
Nah, not really. Like I mean, besides the tea bag incident, like I pretty much know how to make one. It's just like a cooking side. I need like a bit of a help and stuff, but like obviously we didn't do it
And it's
properly.
like the only thing you had really was leaving the tea bag in one of the cups of tea, wasn't it? Remember that? Because
Yeah,
I think the person who you did it to, I'm not going to name them obviously, but the person you did it to, they put it in their Facebook status, didn't they?
yeah, they had, yeah, they tagged me and stuff, and I noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, my mind was a bit like off that day, so I don't know what happened, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make. You know, I've made that mistake leaving the tea bag, and like where I've made a cup of tea for somebody.
Exactly, yeah.
Made a cup of tea for my like this was ages ago, like years ago. But I made a cup of tea for my cousin, and I left the bloody tea bag in there. I was like, oops,
Exactly.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I just hope the college makes, a difference since we've been in there, but obviously we never know. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just
To
saying.
be honest, I'm thinking a lot about that film I done for college. You know that being treated in college thing I done where
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I done interview thing with you.
Mhm.
I've been thinking a lot about it. To be
Yeah.
honest, I don't think it's gonna make any difference whatsoever. I mean, it would be nice if it did make a difference, but personally, I don't know about you, but I just don't think it's really gonna make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
Yeah.
when you really think, like, I told them over and over and over how I didn't like the way I was being treated, but yet they still did it. So I
Exactly.
think even if you like, because obviously I got you to, after I asked you the questions, I got you to talk about how you felt, because I felt like that was important, like for me to ask you basically the same questions I asked Vanessa. I felt like it was important for me to talk to you as well about how you felt about being in the college and stuff.
Of
You
course.
know, because
Yeah.
like when we were going there, like, and we were messaging each other, um, you would say like how you were like pissed off with the tutor we had and like about the way she was towards us and that.
Yeah.
So that's why I felt like it was important for you to express about how you felt.
Mhm.
I mean, it was a shame I couldn't get Luke Walsh in there because to be honest, Luke Walsh was one of the first people that I thought of to do an interview with, but then I quickly realised how much of a pain in the ass that would have been because he doesn't use Skype or anything. See, so
yeah,
like for me to do an interview with him, I would have had to have done it all with OBS and stuff. But the other thing as well is like he would have been like, "Oh, college was shit. They were dickheads," and like he would have just been swearing and stuff.
yeah.
To be honest, it would have just been a complete waste of my time because you know it got to the point where I was kind of rushing to get things done. Because I did try and get hold of Joshua Reeves, but he never got back to me. He did get back to me at first, but then he stopped responding.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I couldn't interview him, sadly. Which
Yeah,
I was gutted about not being able to do a thing with Josh because I was, he had the same sort of like feelings about like how like me and you felt about the college year.
yeah, makes sense. Yeah,
So you know he's quite well known. Like he's quite busy though as well.
mm.
But then when I sent him a link to my channel, I did realize that he'd seen it like later on. So I don't know if he'd seen it like early on, and Facebook just didn't show that he'd seen it, or if he'd actually seen it at a later date.
Yeah,
But then he could have seen it and then seen how like random my channel is. Because a lot of people nowadays they do brands and that, don't they? Like they focus on one thing, whereas my channel is a bit of everything. Like I did think about having like a separate channel for doing ASMR because somebody did suggest to me about maybe having a separate channel for doing ASMR, but the thing is with the rules and stuff they've got now, you know, the fact you've got to verify your account to upload long videos longer than 15 minutes, and the fact that if you want to watch certain videos, you've got to use physical ID. Like, you know, I just don't want to take everything onto one channel.
yeah,
Just do like different playlists and all.
yeah,
It just makes things a bit easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus, as well, I've got different playlists as well. So if people want to watch the specific, they can just go to a playlist. Like,
Exactly. That's easier to go to if you wanna watch something.
yeah. Plus, as well, I feel like having multiple channels, it
Yeah,
would just get too much to do. Because,
exactly.
like, a lot of big YouTubers now, they they tend to or they used to. I don't know if they still do, but YouTubers, a lot of the big ones, they have channels just for putting up their shorts. You know, like when people do like shorts videos.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, I've seen some.
You know, people have channels just for doing the shorts.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but because there's now a shorts category at the top when you go to somebody's channel, it's like there's no need for that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You know, so that's why I just try to keep one channel.
Yeah.
I was only able to get away with not giving the physical IDs because I made my account bloody years before everything was put in place, like, you know.
Yeah.
So everything was verified back when I made the account back in 2016.
Yeah.
I did go. I had a look on the Wayback Machine earlier, which is a website where you could see like archives of like websites like, years ago.
Yeah.
And I did look at, or try and look at, my old channel that I had back in 2010.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try and see if I could like recover some of the videos, even though they've been they still be available on the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
You know, so there may have been a way I could like recover some of them. But I think the reason why nothing come up though is because that channel have been blank for pretty much years.
Yeah. Makes sense.
In fact, the only thing on there was a live stream I done. It was only about 15 minutes long, I think.
Yeah.
But it was a live stream basically just trying to get people to subscribe to the channel that I use now.
Yeah.
You know, my Nathan's Life one, because that's going to be my permanent channel.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
You know, if I didn't clear out my old channel, then I could still get, you know, content off it.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna. That's one regret now.
Yeah.
Channel was deleted because like I didn't even make the videos private. I permanently like deleted them.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So because I permanently deleted them, it's not like I can go. I can log into it and download them all and then re-upload. Because to be honest, I think the reason why I deleted them is because I didn't use that channel anymore. Like I
Yeah.
made my Brilliant Nathan 6 one, and then you know I just sort of deleted everything, but I didn't really think that.
Mm.
That's what I should have done. But then I've had multiple channels over the years, you know, channels that have been suspended and stuff. But I think before I cleared out my first channel, I should have backed everything up and stuck them on a Google Drive or something.
Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of them though were just rubbish because, like I say, a lot of them were just me singing. There were a couple of videos I'd done with where I was just filming random shit and just doing just random. Like I was only 13, so like I done like a ghost thing, which all I done was make one long video, and then in Windows Movie Maker I cut the film in half, and then I overlapped this so it was like fading into the other video, and you know, it
Yeah.
was just a bit of a weird thing I done as a kid. There was another one I done where I done on the same day where me and my auntie ate my mum's tortoise.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the school I was in every day, and they kind of moaned about it because of the way my auntie was handling the tortoise. But it was only a bit of fun. Like we weren't like hurting it or anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and the members of the told me that she was like, I was actually going to report that to the RSPC, and I was like, okay, so why didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it was just I just felt like people were just moaning at me over a YouTube channel that I had. Like, you know, it's just a bit of fun for me, YouTube, really. You
Exactly.
know,
Yeah, it is for you. Yeah, definitely.
like I don't make any money off it yet. Like, it would be nice to have a bit of money, even if I'm just making pennies from it. But it would be nice to make a bit of money though, doing something that I enjoy.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, yeah.
Of
The chili's
course.
rather nice. I'll throw that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, that's what I think the college should have done. They should have had you make it. Like, did they have you making spaghetti bolognese at one time, or was that never done?
I can't remember.
'Cause to be honest, I
Oh,
think they should
that's
have
how
had.
shit. Yeah, I can't remember. You know.
Yeah, to be honest, like that's what I think the college should have had you doing was doing meals like that because it's hardly real world if they're having you making cups of tea now, is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're not really being realistic about it. And they,
True. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
they should have got you ready really for like the real world and that.
Exactly.
Because I mean, after I left, you'd stopped living with your mum, hadn't you? By the time I'd left college, or stopped turning up rather.
That was like, I think. Let me think. Um, it might be. It might be about a year or two we uh, after I officially left the college campus and then I mean like I don't know.
Mm.
It's a bit like it was like pretty much like I left my mum pretty much like a month or two before COVID like actually started with the lockdowns and stuff. I basically left just before the first lockdown started. That was like well 3 years ago now. So
It's like because like I knew you weren't like living on your own like you are now, but it's like they should have really had you doing like making like spaghetti like bolognese, chili con carne, some or cooking a pizza. You're quite capable of cooking anyway, but like,
exactly.
cooking stuff
Yeah.
that's more like complicated,
Yeah, of course.
just so
Yeah.
that like now. Do you get what I mean?
And even if it did do those things, I don't think I would have like fully like learned them there because of the worksheets and stuff on top of it. So like It's just like how they doing stuff. It's a bit like complicated for me personally. I know it's easy.
Yeah.
I know the work is easy, obviously, but like it's just the way they. I don't know how to explain, but it's. I guess the way they handle stuff. I don't know. I just I don't know. I just didn't
It's
get
just a
anything.
bit weird, really, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah. Hmm.
Like they should have done stuff really to kind of be a bit more realistic with you.
True. Yeah. Yeah. This should be realistic. So I don't know. Your Skype is just closed. I'm not too sure if you can hear me, but your Skype just closed. In my end, at least. Gonna type out. I think it's up. I'm gonna type. Hi.
There you go. My connection went a bit funny. Um, yeah. What was I saying before the internet connection? I was saying about
About
yeah.
yeah.
Did I start talking about when I went to Barry College when I was in school?
No, we've just finished talking about the cooking stuff from the college we've been to. I didn't catch anything after that.
Yeah. Basically, what I was saying after that, guys, was that basically when I went to basically back when I was in school on a Thursday, back when I was about 16, I think it was, I went to Barry College to do it was supposed to be called independent living in the bungalow, but all we really done was just things like we didn't do things like make it bed or putting sheets on the bed or none of that.
Ah,
But
yeah.
there'll be times though, right, that if the tutor wasn't there, like if the tutor was off for whatever reason, we would just chill. Like we'd have like cups of hot chocolate and tea, or we'd just chill out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we kind of did.
So like it wasn't really, it was called independent in the bungalow, but like we were mainly doing cooking. We were making things like cups of tea and
Well, yeah, makes sense.
it was just doing stuff like that, and we'd have to wash up afterwards. But it was making basic things. We made things like pizza and stuff. Like one time we made oh, I can't remember what it was. It was like some kind of like fish on toast or something.
Fish on.
Oh, I can't think of what it was called, but my mate who I don't know if just lives on the coast with me, he didn't like it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
God, it's gonna bug me. I can't put my finger on what it was actually called.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was just I just felt like I wanted like I know the others may have learned a couple of bits and pieces, but felt like I wasn't really learning anything.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, and I understand they can't change the whole thing just for me, but it's like, why pick me to go there if I'm not actually going to learn anything? You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's like when I went to Cadmill College with you, it was like I wasn't learning anything apart from just, well, let's be realistic, I wasn't learning anything. The only thing that I was doing really was getting out of the bloody house.
Yeah, same here. Same situation. Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing I was doing really was getting out of the house and then just seeing you. Well, you know,
Yeah.
most people who I really spoke to, you
Yeah,
know,
exactly. Yeah.
didn't really bother with many people. Like I didn't bother with Safina and all them, did I? Or
Yeah.
do I even remember her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I barely ever spoke to her much either. There was another girl that was in Academy, but I can't remember her name. Pretty sure she was like blonde, but I really can't put my finger on her name.
Um, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I found like the way they were was just pathetic.
Yeah.
I think really, I think we all should have got together and made like a big noise about it.
Of
But
course.
because it
Yeah.
was mostly me, but because it was mostly me that was making all the noise, it was like they wasn't really listening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. Like,
Because it's like, you know, because it was like you would message me like telling me like how pissed off you was with Helen and all that. But it's
true. Yeah.
like what you should have done is you should have said to Helen about like how you really felt. Because like
True.
that's what I did. I told her about how I felt. It didn't change her attitude towards me, but you know at least she was aware of it. And
Yeah.
as a result of her not changing her attitude, I just left basically.
Yeah.
You know, even though it like the reason why I left was because I couldn't really get that. It wasn't because of the way I was being treated, even though they probably thought I was using that as an excuse.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, thought that they probably all thought in their heads that I used the excuse of the car's not running and stuff as an excuse not to go to college, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
But they probably think I was using that as an excuse because you know what they're all like.
Of course. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, it just got a bit much for me because I felt like I was wasting my like because like I wasn't getting anywhere, and you know like I did feel bad after I left because I felt like I just left you with the dickhead, you know.
Yeah. Of
So like
course.
I did feel bad, but kind of like I'd sort of like left you like kind of like on your own sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I should have like said something to the teachers and to the tutors and stuff, but I guess like I didn't really think about it, I guess.
How come you didn't say anything? Like was you too scared or?
Yeah, probably too, like, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, to be honest, like, well, that's how I felt at first. I did kind of feel a bit scared about kind of voicing my opinion because, like, there were some tutors and stuff that were decent, and then other others that weren't. So I
Yeah,
didn't want the decent people to think I was having a dig at them. I think that was my issue.
yeah, makes sense.
I think that's why I spoke to Helen kind of like on my own. but it
Yeah.
was like she just didn't. It felt like she didn't listen to me because she was like, and also some of the others like to have a laugh and a joke, and I was like, well, I get that, but at the same time, there's no need for you to be all patronizing towards me, and because like I said to John Gavin about like, because like obviously I didn't intend on leaving when I did. I was gonna make like a big fucking speech and all that. And
Yeah.
when he said to me like, as long as you don't talk down to anybody, it's fine. I thought to myself, well, hang on a minute. They all kind of talk down to us as if we couldn't do shit. So what's the difference?
Yeah. True.
But even if I did, it would kind of shed a bit of light,
Yeah. True.
kind of make them realize like where they were going wrong. But then at the same time, though, really, they shouldn't be doing all this in the first place because they all used to work at the old college Glenavon, the one that was around by me.
Yeah.
Um, so it's not like they've, it's not like they're all, new at their jobs, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while. Before the college, in town. Yeah.
Because it's like Dave moved you guys. He used to work at college Glenavon, like back when Anna Hugo was there, and that was back in like 2012 and all that. Like, so it's not like he's new at his job. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah.
You'd think that they'd kind of grow up a little bit. And there'd be times like where some of the stuff would say about Liam being childish and all that, but then the way the tutors and staff were, it didn't really help, did it? It didn't really make him mature, did it?
Of course. They just let those kind of people slide, basically.
I know. Kind of rude, really. And at one point, Helen, this was way back when I first started. Like this was like before you come to the college. But Helen said that we could go for a break, but like she could see that I think the staff and Helen, they could see I was pissed off with her. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't in the best of moods with her, and the member of staff, I can't remember her name now, but she went to Barry College to do like to be a member of staff over there.
Mm.
Really can't remember her name, but she said to me, Nathan, you okay the way Helen is with you? And I was like, well, no, not really. But then even if I say something, it's not going to make a difference, is it? She's still going to behave
True.
the same way.
Yeah.
You know, because she did, even after I spoke to her. Now, this was in front of Dick as well, because Dick was in the room with me at the time. I waited for the rest of the class to go, because I did say to Helen privately, look, I need to have a little chat with you after everyone have gone. I need to have a couple of minutes of your time just to have a little chat with you, about
Mm.
some. Even though I think in her head, I think she knew what was coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like that. Like when I say to people like I need to have a word with you, or like when I say to people like I need to have a word with you, I think in their heads, I think they know what's kind of gonna come out.
I guess so. Yeah.
So I think, in a way, I think she was kind of expecting it, like she sort of knew what was coming.
Hmm.
So it was, you know,
Yeah.
because the thing is, like, I was put in with the wrong people, because it wasn't so much the fact that I was with disabled people; it was the fact that I was being taught like a school.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like Helen just didn't understand that she was working in a college. It's like,
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
you know, it was all a bit silly, really.
Yeah, I guess it is.
You know, Nicola, right? Like she used to go to Barry College, right? But instead of going home, right, she would sleep in the bungalow. Like she
Oh.
would go and stay in the bungalow for a week.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like she'd let the college know, and I said to her, "Well, hang on a minute. So if you're staying at the college, then obviously the security guard can't go back home. So where did the security guard stay?" She was like, "Oh, the security guard stayed in with the caretaker."
Oh. Hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I bet that was nice. It's like what she used to do. See now this kind of surprised me. But she used to sit in the canteen at Barry College doing her work, and the way she would communicate with her tutor would be with a walkie-talkie.
Oh, interesting.
Look, I said to her like it's weird because remember um when we went to Barry to see Shannon and Ethan and all them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird because you know there was always like when she told me that I thought to myself like wow like I could have seen her without knowing because obviously I didn't know Nicola back then.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
If I did see her, I wouldn't have taken any notice anyway. You know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah.
Whereas if I knew her back then, she probably would have stopped walking and bloody ran over to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Actually.
You know,
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
panicking. Then I thought the connection had gone again.
Me too. Yeah. I was a bit. No.
Yeah, it's a bit jumpy, but you know, it's so.
Yeah. It's still fine. I can still hear you. I guess. Like it does occasionally like froze, but like I can still hear you fine, and it's all good.
Yeah, that's understandable. You know.
Yeah. That's all good, well.
Yeah. One thing I got to do is save off the first video. That's one thing I got to do is save off the first video and then save off the second one.
Yeah.
Like once we filmed it. But I'll put it in my videos folder and I'll make things a bit easier. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said to her, like, I goes to I bet you enjoyed doing that, staying at the college and that. you know, but let them know like as early as,
Yeah.
you know, just to make things a bit easier.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because like if the bungalow was being used, like if there was lessons going on in there, like she would still be allowed to stay at the college that week, but she'd have to, like on her days off or whatever, she'd have to go somewhere else. Like she'd have to go like around Barry or something,
Yeah, makes sense.
go back if the thing was being used, or if not, because like she even took her Xbox with her and stuff, or whatever she had at the time,
Yeah.
and she would like be sat in the bungalow playing on her Xbox.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, like obviously, like she wouldn't leave her clothes and stuff like that. Like, she'd have to like keep things like tidy, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Cause probably couldn't sleep there anymore.
Yeah.
You know, because that was the whole point of the bungalow really was for independent living and lessons to be taught in like,
Yeah. Of course.
you know, I don't think it was meant for the students to actually stay.
Yeah.
It was meant to be so that like how to like make your bed
Ah, yeah.
and cook.
Exactly. Yeah, makes sense.
Even the cooking basic things, but you know,
Yeah.
you may not have learned stuff if you're very full.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because it's like when Helen done that, used to do that news gossip and scandal. I'm like, what's the point in what's the point of us even doing this? Because like, I know we were talking about stuff that we'd done, you know.
Yeah.
Because remember one time I was watching BBC Three. I might have been waiting for Family Guy or something to come on, but it was pretty late. But it was back when they had the 60-second news update thing on BBC
Yeah, I
Three,
remember. Yeah,
and
I
and they were saying something about making cannabis legal in the UK, and I mentioned it in the news gospel and scandal thing that Helen had done, and I did ask her if I would even be allowed to even bring. She's like, because I said like, am I allowed to bring up stuff to do with drugs and she was like, yeah, as long as it's not about you doing it yourself, then yeah, carry on. And I mentioned about, you know, about what I heard and all that.
yeah.
And the thing is, though, I was after a couple of days. Brandon, he asked me if I heard anything else about it. I don't know if you remember Brandon, do you?
Yeah, yeah,
But he would come with us on certain days. But
yeah.
like, when I realized with Barry, is he like, oh, it was Bradley, wasn't it? Or was his name Brandon? I can't even remember.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like he asked me about it again a couple of days later, but then I was a bit like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Yeah.
No, because like what it was as well, I had like Renee and all them. I think I had Renee, or was Renee with the other? No, I think I might have had Renee and yeah, I had like Renee and everyone like the class as a whole. I think.
Yeah.
Or was it when we would do? No, I think it might have been like when we had like two tours. I think
Oh.
the second half of the afternoon. I think um half of us had Helen, and then the other half then was with the other student, and then they'd swap. I think I can't really remember.
Yeah.
It was just I don't know. It just seemed a bit odd to me because like obviously I wasn't gonna suddenly come up with, oh, by the way, guys, I've been doing drugs and all that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have
Yeah.
mentioned it,
Yeah.
you know. But like I was a little bit like, should I really mention this?
Yeah.
You know, because the people who I was surrounded by, I was a bit like, should I really mention about any of this?
Yeah.
And I
True.
thought that
Yeah.
I meant it anyway.
Yeah. You never know about people.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I think the the group was like split, but I didn't think I had Hanny in mind because I think like Emily's class and Dave Moody's class, I think we were all kind of like split and all that.
Yeah.
It was like a mixed bag, but it was I don't know. It just seemed a bit. It just seemed a bit odd to me, like the way everyone was,
Yeah.
because it was like they would call certain students out about how immature they are,
Mm.
but then the way they were treated, it didn't help.
Of course. It's like it made things worse, basically, with people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's a shame, to be honest.
But they just don't seem to care, do they?
No, it didn't look like it, at least. Like Price, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was, yeah,
Yeah, it was
definitely.
very.
Mm.
I felt as if my opinion of everyone just didn't matter.
Of course, because you are basically the only one he did like said something about it. The rest of us just basically either too scared or didn't care, you know?
Yeah, I would have suckered through them if Helen had started me.
I know. I guess another reason why I didn't is because like I was sensitive back then, so I guess like I might like cry and stuff easily. So
Yeah, but I think part of the problem with Helen is like she didn't take anything on board. Like she didn't really like didn't really realize like any of your like needs or anything because like you used to have like panic attacks and stuff back then. See as well, didn't you? And like when you
yeah,
said that you could feel a panic attack coming on, you then left to go and calm down in the in the hub. And after you'd left, Helen was like, she can't be leaving the classroom every single time she feels like she's having a panic
yeah,
attack.
of course,
I'm like,
yeah,
where's she said that, I thought to myself, well, what do you want her to do? Just have a panic attack in front of everyone and freak everyone out?
Exactly. Like it wouldn't help, like, Helen or, us, just basically make things worse. Well, for me at least, anyways.
Yeah, no. But it felt as if they didn't really understand. Like
Of course it isn't. Of course it
sometimes you needed like space and all the rest of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because like I remember, like I would finish my food, like I'll finish my lunch, and if I had like time left over, like if there was like 15, 20 minutes left, I'd go and sit in the atrium with Ness and just chill. Like I didn't vent or anything. Like I didn't vent or like I didn't go to her with any issues, but I would just go in there to just chill out for a bit because I didn't want to be around Renee or any of them. So
Yeah.
just have my food and just go up to the hub and just relax,
Of course. Yeah.
you know. Or sometimes I'd just hang around in the corridor, you
That's
know.
it as well. Like when I was there, like the teachers would basically complain about us, like hanging around in the stairs or in the corridor, like sometimes. Not all the time, obviously, but with like certain people, I guess. But I've noticed.
Yeah, but I think part of the issue that with that was because there was like other lessons going on, like because our lunch breaks were different times, weren't they? So I think where there was other lessons going on, I think that's what the issue was.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it was just, I don't know, I just felt as if they were being rather rude about stuff. Because like when I went back to the college, right, with when I was with Mac, because I went there with Mac to have a look around to see what kind of courses and stuff I wanted to do. So I done what the rest of my friends at Mac were doing. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah.
Um, but I seen Ness in the atrium, so I went over to her to have a little chat and see how she was doing. And I said about my mate Kane going to he was at Mac, and like he'd gone to um, Cardiff Vale, decided he didn't like it. So then they suggested about Media Academy Cardiff to him. So I was like, well, I said to Vanessa, I was like, well, hang on a minute. You've suggested about to one of my mates, but yet you didn't recommend it to me when they all knew how much I was into computers. And straight away, Ness was like, oh, well, we thought you reached your limit and all the rest of it. And I was like, well, you shouldn't really go making comments like that when you don't know how advanced people are when it comes to certain things.
Of course. Yeah.
Because like I don't know everything about computers, obviously, but I do know. And you know, like I said, well, look, you like it's a bit wrong, really, isn't it? That they suggested it to a mate of mine, but then they didn't suggest it to me when they knew how this stuff I was getting with them all. You know, you think
Exactly.
they'd suggest something to me. Look at what it was. Right, I was at Mac, right, doing my work, and then all of a sudden Richard comes in, right.
Yeah.
And you see me in the art, how I was doing in the art, if I was alright. And that's what I said to Ness. I said, well, look, I'm here with Mac, blah 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 blah. And he was like, and she was like, yeah, well, Richard said he saw you, didn't he? And I was like, well, yeah, he did. And then that's when I asked her, how come you suggested about, or somebody suggested about Mac to my mate, but then you didn't suggest it to me, and then that was when she said, "Oh, well, we thought you reached your limit."
Mm.
When, like, they shouldn't really be making comments like that when they know how much I'm into computers and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I've taken the side off the computer, like, and I've swapped hard drives around, but that's it. I've not put RAM in a computer or any of that, but I it was when I was using my old tower. You remember when my other lighted computer had stuff wrong with it and I needed to get it sorted, and I was going on my old laptop and I was going back and forth because I was using my old laptop for doing the filming and stuff with you, and then I was using my old PC, transferring the files back and forth.
Of course, I remember. Yeah.
I was going from laptop to PC, and but
Yeah.
what I did, because I was this was back when I was speaking to Abby still as well. So what I was in hospital because at the time, see, Abby kept going on a bit about wanting to make videos, but I said to her I didn't want, like, I couldn't because I had nothing to edit the videos on. So then when I realized, like, when she called me up and explained that she was in hospital and that she was going to be in hospital for a couple of days, after I got off the call with her, I looked at my old tower because my old tower was still in the corner in the corner of the room. And I looked at my laptop and I looked at my tower again and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try and get my old PC up and running, so at least then I've got something to kind of work with.
Of course. Yeah.
Because at the time, see, I had I think it was Ubuntu Studio on my other light up computer, and but because I couldn't connect to the internet, because you had to use basically the command prompt in Windows,
Yeah.
and
I heard that. Let me
yep, and I'm surprised you haven't done that.
No, it's been a while. I don't know how long.
and
Let me just sit down.
and
It's been a while, so.
what I ended up doing was that I changed the hard drive, and so I took the side panel off, and then like the side panel off, and so I could change the hard drives around.
Yeah.
And at first, I plugged in the wrong drive because at the time I had 500 gigabyte drives, but one of them I was using as like an internal storage.
Yeah.
To start with, I ended up plugging in the wrong drive, and I thought, why isn't it booting into Windows? Because I knew the other 500 gigabyte drive I had, it had Windows 10 on. So I was thinking, like, why is it booting into Windows 10? And then I quickly realized I'd connected it to the wrong drive, so I had to disconnect that drive, take it out, and then plug in the drive. And then it did boot into Windows 10, even though it was sluggish. So what I'd done was I backed things up, like photos and anything that was on there.
Yeah.
And then I formatted for Windows 7 on it, and then I upgraded it then to Windows 8.1, I think, because at the time you could do, if you had Windows 7, you could download like a Windows 10 or Windows 8.1 upgrade thing to allow you to upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 8.1. So that's what I done. I installed Windows 7 first and done the whole patch thing, and then I put Windows. Then I upgraded from Windows 8.1. The reason why I didn't put Windows 8.1 on the PC straight away was because to install Windows 8.1 on a computer, you need to put in the product key as you're installing it. Like you've got to do it as you're installing it. So it was easier for me to put in to put Windows 7 on and then do an upgrade straight away.
Yeah.
I was then on Skype with you using my old PC. I was using Windows 8.1.
Yeah.
Saying that, I'm not sure what's actually if there's anything like on it. I'd have to have a little look, but I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I wiped it. I think I went through it all because I think I had really photos of you from your old Facebook on my computer because I think I was going to Photoshop them all, and and um, and basically I just like because I couldn't put the side panel back on, I just left the side panel off.
Yeah.
So and then one night then I was on Skype with you and I realized, and then all of a sudden then the computer switched off. So I thought the electric tripped or something. So I looked up, realized that the electric hadn't tripped because the toilet light was still on. And I then turned the computer on again.
Yeah.
And it did the thing, it turned itself off. And then I turned it on again then for a third time. And when I looked inside the case, I realized that the fans weren't spinning, the fans had suddenly stopped.
Yeah.
So what I done then was put like I turned the computer back off, and what I done was I disconnected the power lead from the back because the on button, see, for that computer was on the side.
Yeah.
So obviously, like I didn't want to like lean on it and have it push against the wall and then accidentally knock the thing back on when I'm messing with the wires and stuff inside the case.
Of course.
So I put the power lead on to make sure I didn't blow up the motherboard or anything. You know, just in case. Because my first thought was like maybe some of the fan cables had come loose from the motherboard. So I made sure they were all plugged in properly. Like I pushed them in. Like I didn't push them in too hard, but I pushed them in to make sure they were in properly. And then I turned the computer back on, and it was still doing the same thing. And then that's when I come to the realization that the fans had kind of died. Like the fans had basically buggered. Basically, the fans were knackered.
Yeah.
Basically, and then following Friday, I think it was Friday, I'm pretty sure it was. That's when I went to Tesco's and I bought a USB pen and put Windows 10 on it and just sorted out my my light up computer.
Yeah.
because it was just doing my head in. Like I wanted my light-up computer back,
Yeah.
you know. So what I ended up doing was just formatting it myself, because I had nothing on there that was important anyway. Or if I did have anything on there, it would be the stuff that I could get back.
Mm.
Like because at this point, my time in college was done, so any college work that was on there just wasn't needed anymore.
Yeah.
You know, because I did used to use that computer to do my college work on. But you know what I mean, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
But like there was like anything that was like on there really was just rubbish anyway,
Yeah.
or stuff that I didn't need. Um, so it was it was all a bit annoying until I sorted the computer out myself, and then that was it. Then you know I sorted it all out, and that was that. I was then back online basically.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You know, pardon?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So then um, but yeah, that was it. Then I was then using that tower then until I bought my brother's computer off him, and I'm not gonna lie, I think the PC I've got now is the best computer I've ever had. To be honest, because it's more powerful, everything runs properly on you. It's great. Like I have had a couple of issues with Alfred, but I think that's more down to the fact though that I've used it when I've been like on Skype and that,
Yeah.
you know. So I think that's what it is. Because there are times as well like, where I've got Premiere Pro and After Effects running at the same time. Because you can import a clip into After Effects and do certain things to it, and then when you press Control and S to save it, it'll automatically apply the effects to the clip on the timeline in Adobe Premiere.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'll have After Effects and Premiere going at the same time.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You know.
Yeah. That's so good.
So yeah, bloody hell! This clip has been like 47 minutes long. By the time I put the two clips together, it's going to be one long video. It's going to be almost 2 hours long.
Yeah. Ah.
But yeah, but like what I'll most likely do is I'll probably leave it to render out overnight or something.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You know, or I might save the project and put a load of videos to render and do a load of renderings all at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, I might, but then I might not. You know, it depends.
Exactly. Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah, whatever happens, happens, isn't it?
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't think we've done a random episode 2 hours long, have we?
I don't remember. For sure.
Because like one thing I like right about doing the random ones is because they can be any length. You know, some of them have been like
Exactly.
just 10 minutes.
Yeah,
You know.
of course.
I'm gonna have a look now. Actually, I'm gonna see how long the longest one is. That I've put up so far. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you exclude the compilations thing like that, because I done the compilations thing, didn't I?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
But yeah, if you exclude the compilation one, there's the longest one is 1 hour, 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I think this is like the longest episode we've done.
True. Yeah. By far the longest.
Yeah. Like I've done like some pretty like long videos.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Yeah, you did move you. Yeah.
I've just had a link right from it's about Seth MacFarlane. It says Family Guy boss Seth MacFarlane quits show in support of writers strike.
Hmm.
Whatever that means, I don't even know what it means.
No idea. For sure.
So now then they're just making Family Guy.
Yeah.
Family Guy and American Dad. Temporary quit both shows. It's only a temporary thing.
Makes sense.
But yeah, he created American Dad as well. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew he made some stuff, but
Pardon?
I know Seth MacFarlane made some stuff, but I don't know which ones.
Yeah, I thought he made South Park as well, but he didn't.
Yeah.
But to be honest though, I think South Park has been going way longer than Family Guy was.
Yeah. I think so.
I've not really. Oh no, South Park was 1997. I thought it was older than that.
Yeah.
It first aired in the UK in 1998. South Park.
Oh.
Yeah, I've not like I said, I've not really watched any of the seasons, but of South Park, I've just watched the film
Yeah.
because I do enjoy the film.
Me too. Yeah.
Mm. You know,
Yeah. Makes
it's a
sense.
film you do enjoy watching.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. Have you seen the South Park film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times.
I need to rewatch
What I
it.
like right, is when they, is at the beginning of the film where they go to and they watch that Canadian film of those two guys and they're just being like rude and
Yeah,
making all the fat jokes and all that.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
when they go back, well, they start saying all these new things. Then the parents kick off. You know, the school obviously kicks off. You know, and they sang like a song. You know, like the teacher was basically explaining to them like, look, it's naughty, like language and stuff. And then after the song, he's like, and now you're cured. Now you must spend the rest of the afternoon to find a way to better yourselves, okay? And then straight away they go back to the cinema,
Yeah.
which I found quite funny.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
You know?
I know, my precious.
Aww.
No.
No, you just call me your precious. I think that's quite sweet.
No. Of course.
Aww. You right there, bro? Because I'm just looking at your
Yeah.
ceiling. You okay?
Yeah, I'm charging my iPad, so I'm had to do that basically.
Ah, alright. Yeah, another thing I'm gonna have to stop doing as well is doing like, you know, sometimes when I do like re-uploads and stuff,
Yeah.
but when I re-upload like video, I'm gonna have to stop doing that because I found out the other day that apparently it goes against YouTube's terms of service or YouTube's community guidelines or whatever
I see. Yeah.
if you do re-uploads.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's. I don't know.
yeah, I've got absolutely no idea how any people. So, I mean, like I've noticed like how people have done re-uploads like and they've been fine
Yeah.
unless it's if you constantly all the time,
Yeah.
you know, because it could be that as well, couldn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Or if you put up thousands and thousands of videos all in one go, that can be classed as spamsy, couldn't it?
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Because like when I done that when I published over 500 videos in one go, you know, that was a bit of a gamble. But back then though, I didn't realize,
Yeah, of course.
you know. So really, I suppose I got lucky. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, I kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and then my channel would have got taken down.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
start over again anyway.
Mm. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. As long as you're careful, though, it's fine, though, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't have much to say, to be honest.
Yeah, this clip has been, like, the entire video is now fish battle because the first clip was like an hour and 1 minute, I think, or an hour and 2 minutes or something,
Yeah.
and it has been recorded now for over an hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, what was the TikTok you done where you wrote hashtag or hashtag crazy, and on the video you wrote I'm nuts? Because it's not letting me play that one for some reason.
Uh, damn, I forgot. Let me check actually. I don't know. I tend to forget stuff easily.
Do you want me to send you? Do you
If you
want me
want,
to send you
yeah,
the link?
sure.
Pardon?
If you want, yeah, of course. I don't know.
Yeah, things a bit make things a bit easier, innit?
I'm trying not to play my TikToks in case I do get like copyrighted. So I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, on the thing it says on the video it says, I don't know if that's like your own audio or if it's, you know, like I don't know, like I don't know how it works. But yeah, I've sent you the link.
Okay. Oh, it's this one. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know which one.
It's like it's not letting me play it at all.
Let me try. Maybe try and play it from your from the link.
Pardon, sorry.
I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out the issue.
Uh, why is it? Is it letting you watch it?
I have to be like for me on my phone at the moment. I have to like literally open up I have to literally open up TikTok on my phone. So maybe I'm checking. I'm trying to find the same video again. It might be a privacy issue, but I'm not too sure. Or something along those lines. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking my page basically.
Yeah, this is gonna be one long video.
Definitely. Yeah. That's so strange because I just checked everything and it's all good in my end. Like, I can't, like the privacy is all good and the stuff is okay. So I'm
Is
not
it
too sure.
original or do you only like? Is it safe to play it on the video or?
Yeah. I'm not too sure because the audio is from like another TikTok person, so I'm not too sure.
Hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know. Are you able to like listen to my other videos or is it just this one?
There's some of them that don't play, but I think most of them do. But like I was a little bit like that's why I pointed out that video too, because I was a little bit gutted that I couldn't watch it. Like because you wrote like I'm not like, so I was very curious as to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little bit disappointed to find that I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Must
If
be
you
TikTok.
got it, if you got it, if you got video like saved on your phone or whatever, like could you send it to me through
Um,
Messenger from your phone, or if you not got it saved on your phone?
uh,
Because you sent me like a really old TikTok you done years ago. It was before it was called TikTok. It was when it was called Musically.
of course.
It was when you were living with like you know the video I'm on about, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, sort of. Yeah. Let me go back to the message you sent to me. Um, yeah, on mobile you could send videos and stuff. I mean you can save them. I just it's I'm trying to send the mess my mind's a bit
Mm.
so yeah, I'm trying to send you the video now on your Messenger. It's
Pardon?
counting.
Pardon, sorry?
I've what's it called? I'm trying to my mind's not I've tried my mind's not with it. like I know what to
Nice.
say, but I can't like blue it out. I can't say it. Like I can't say it, but I can't say it.
Yeah.
Okay, it should be sent. The video should be sent. I was trying to say
Yeah.
I did try to load the video, but now it's loaded. Yeah. My mind's like a bit
I must admit that is quite funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you would have been able to play it on the thing.
I don't know. Must be a TikTok issue. I'm not too sure. The issue, to be honest.
Like, to be honest, like, I didn't think there was gonna be like, there we go. It's playing it on TikTok properly now. I've just clicked on the link I sent you, and it seems to be playing it. Seems to be playing it fine now.
Yeah, must be a TikTok.
Well, that's really weird. I've, you know that duet thing you've done with Citizen Soldier or whatever they're
Oh, yeah,
called.
I know. Yeah.
Did you actually reach out to them, or did you just use like a clip that they'd already made?
I just basically used the so I'm not sure if it's still like I'm not sure if you're still able to do it now because of like the change and stuff, but I basically what you call it? What's the word? There's a way that you could duet their videos and then you could like crop the actual like video. There's a cropping. There's a way you can like move the video. I've just moved some stuff around.
Because like at the beginning of the video where it says I attempted suicide in 2016 and the singer's just sat there, I thought you like reached out to him and asked him if you could do like a duet thing with them.
Yeah, you can just duet them people anyway. You're just able to do that.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the person has the option to not like. There is like a settings issue, not issue, a settings option where you could like have the option to like duet your stuff or not. So it seems like Citizen sort of did like made it like duetable, I should say. If that makes sense. It's a bit complicated, but
Yeah, I know. Right, I think that this video is gonna have to end, like, 'cause there's like music and stuff playing in the background on my end.
yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
So I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. So I'm gonna stop the
Yeah.
video.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Stop. For God's sake. I'm gonna have to go onto the thing and then I'm gonna have to go on the three dots and then stop it from there, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Again.
peeps.